So for customers that are here as of Monday, we are hopefully going to go live with a new support platform. For customers that are dealing with us via email, so if you're used to sending an email to support at VistaVu Solutions, VVU support at VistaVuSolutions.com, that's going to work pretty much the same. We're just going to redirect that email. It's going to create a response, and then that will get escalated through our system. If you use the portal, that will change. You will need a new, it'll be the same username. It's going to be your email address. But what it is going to be is we're going to walk you through setting up a new password. You're going to need a new password. Your old tickets will be there. So we're going to actually bring in, excuse me, we're going to bring in all your old tickets, and we'll have the headers and sort of the back and forth emails in there. That's my understanding, but we're not going to have attachments. Now, don't worry, we're not shutting down Teamwork. Teamwork will be there. We'll have the attachments. It's there. It's just that the effort to bring in over all the historical attachments is ginormous. And so we are going to focus primarily on just getting people over with the existing tickets. We'll leave the old tickets there and we'll go forward. If it becomes an issue, if we have one that's like, you know, a big thing that's going back and forth, we'll reach in and we'll copy those over manually. But we expect those to be a small enough number of tickets that, I'm going to say, when I talk to customers about going live on software, I say, hey, under 200 of anything, key it in, call it training. So guess what we're going to do? We're actually going to eat our own dog food, and we figure it's under 200, so we'll just key them in or bring them over manually and call it training. So let's take a look at what this is a preview, and you can actually get here. I think anyone can get here. VistaVu Solutions at Atlassian.net. That's Jira is what we're using. That URL will still change a little bit. Service desk, customer portal /2. This is the VistaVu portal. It's a preview mode right now. I think we're going to have a little bit more user-friendly URL here once we go live. So you'll see I'm logged in up here. You can search, and we just kind of tells you where we're at. We're at Help Center, right? So this is also where you can start off as Help Center, and you can type in search. So they have a thing called Confluence. So help document, and it actually starts searching through all the questions you might have. So it actually lets you drill into this. So it tries to be contextual, but if we come into a question, it lets you jump into it. So, and it just says this is the type. It's going to be, this is on behalf of me or someone else. I can say summary. I need ET help. Help. It doesn't work. Right? Pretty much just like you're doing today. I think a little bit more. You can drag and drop screens here, so you can paste screenshots below, but you can drag and drop into attachments, and then you're going to come down here and say the product. These are the products: product field view V1 BYD. And we purposely kept this simple, right? There could be more fields here, but the more fields you add to a form, the less likely someone is going to complete the form. So we might I call backing into complexity. We're going to start simple, and as demands and requirements come in, we're going to back into becoming more complex to make sure that we're not adding a bunch of fields and buttons and mandatory stuff here that you need to fill out that you may not want to fill out, right? Which means then it's not being useful. I'd rather have 4 fields that I get 100% compliance in than 8 fields that I get 25% compliance in. Now, let's talk about this. So don't notify me, so waiting for support. Now it's to enter the queue. And this is kind of fun because we can resolve, we can cancel, we can share this with other people. If you have other requests, you'll be able to see requests. I can see my requests by me or other people who have created requests in my organization. So this will look just like you. I just have done this, but you can search for here. So it's going to actually be a little bit nicer than what we have at Teamwork. So we can actually kind of filter this, created by me where I'm a participant, right? You can again go back into the Help Center, and that's it. So these are, just want to cover it real quick. So you see that it's showing me the recently used here, but also just says these are just areas. So like system down, you're going to see it's actually the same form, but it's just actually classifying it in our system as a system down. Licensing, it just helps us direct it and put this in. The neat thing about Altician, and you notice I'm getting a list of my requests right here, is that, or Jira in general, is that it lets me put in what's called an SLA, a service level agreement. And the neat thing here is that I can escalate it internally. And my biggest frustration with Teamwork, and what really started us looking for a new support platform, was that I could not tell you in Teamwork which tickets came in on Monday that I haven't responded to. There's no way to report like that in Teamwork.